Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. My fellow Radiant Dance teachers, today's the day we're going to wake up through touch. We did calming and hugging last time, but this time we're going to wake up kind of like you having a shower. You know, that trickle, 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 whatever that wakes you up. I'm sure you've all had that experience where you're exhausted, you get in the shower, and sometimes you might think it's the cold water or the hot water that wakes you up. It's actually the touch. There's so much stimulation happening that you can't help but wake up rather, because your brain is processing all of that. So now in class, a great thing to do to start class would be to do just some basic touch. Now I can do it by just tapping. So I'm going to tap down an arm and back up an arm, down an arm and back up an arm, and over all around my shoulder. Now I can go up the side. We're just going to do one side here for a second. I'm going to actually feel like I've cut myself in half. This side, just my arm, shoulder, neck, and even just this half. All right. And now go ahead and say, oh, I'm going to do a little quarter bone. Like, this side feels heavy and exhausted, like I'm overloading. This side, not so much. Everything's sort of woken up. And that's the point. All the muscles are out to play now, only by just that little bit of touch. Okay, so let's do the other side. So tapping is a stimulating way of waking up. We have all sorts of different receptors, different types of nerve receptors, some that respond to touch, some that respond to shear. They all have a different job. So brushing is very different than tapping. So today we're just doing tapping. Okay, so this whole side up to the armpit, even this side of the face up to the middle line of my skull there. Okay, whoops, I did the other side, but that's okay. I've done both sides now. All right, so now I'm like, oh, yeah. So if you want your dancers to have the old arms connected to back, wake it up. So again, I'm not sure where you are in the world, whether you can tap on each other's backs, like if you're allowed, but if you can, go tapping down a neighbor's back. Okay, kids love doing this. That social engagement is also super important. If you can't do it, you can get a little wobbly thing like this. I have this at home, so I can tap vertebrae by vertebrae if I want down my spine. Okay. Any form of tapping. We can also tap on the legs. We're going to do legs next time and some other things that we might want to do for waking up for transfer of weight. But for today, that's your Wake Up Wednesday. Use of tapping, particularly upper body, to get the arms connected to the back and across here. And on that note too, I can even just do things like trying to get the idea of, say, wide across here, and I wore my stripes for you. Might look funny on the camera there as I move, but this idea of feeling these lines across, this opening across. So I can tap across. Yes, I could stroke across. That's a different type of touch that has a different thing that is more likely to calm and organize. This is about stimulation. So I could go tapping across the line. And I'm going to remind you too, if you've been watching, that we had our Movement Monday where the clavicle rolls. So I can tap on the top of it, tap on the bottom of it, so that I'm willing and understanding, therefore, yeah, willing to know that it's going to change. All right. So that's it for today's Wake Up Wednesday. The value of doing tapping to stimulate, wake up, and therefore connect. In this case, the arms in particular and the shoulder girdle. All right. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Put your comments below if you're using it.